Welcome back to the next session on addition and subtraction. Today we are going to see about addition. We know what is addition, right? We are studying this from class 1. How to add numbers. What is adding numbers? Right? Adding means putting the numbers together. Adding more. Putting more. That is adding. Now here we are going to see how to add 4-digit numbers. And there are two types in addition, that is addition without regrouping and addition with regrouping. What is addition without regrouping? That means no carryover. Without carryover. Without regrouping means without carryover. So now here we will look at the example 1. Find the sum of 1340 and 5658. How to find the sum of these two numbers? What is sum? Yes, what is sum? What is sum? When we add two numbers, we get an answer. The answer in addition is called as sum. Yes, the answer in addition is called as sum. That means if the question is find the sum, we have to add. Now here we are going to add the numbers. So write the numbers here down. Write the place value on the top first and write the numbers accordingly. Write ones in ones place, tens in tens place, hundreds in hundreds place and thousands in thousands place properly. Then start adding from ones. Here we have 8 plus 0. What is 8 plus 0? Any number added with 0 is the same number, right? Here when 8 is added to 0, we get the same number 8. So 8 plus 0 is 8. Once digit is over, then we will move on to tens digit, right? What is there in tens digit? 5 and 4. Add 5 and 4. 5 plus 4 is 9. Yes. So we write 9 in tens place. Then third step, we move on to hundreds place. What is there in hundreds place? 6 and 3. So add 6 and 3, we get 9. Right? Then we move on to thousands place. What is there in thousands place? 5 and 1. Add 5 and 1. You get 5 plus 1 as 6. So first step we have to add the ones. Second step we have to add the tens. Third step we have to add the hundreds. And fourth step we have to add the thousands. So the answer we got when we add 1340 and 5658 is 6998. Do you understand, children? This is addition without regrouping. That is, there is no carryover. Right? We look into the next example 2. Find the sum of 2356, 1231 and 1302. First, what are we going to do? We have to arrange the numbers one below the other. One below the other. So first we write the place value on the top. Ones, tens, hundreds and thousands. Then below that, you write the numbers first. From 2356, you write ones in ones place, tens in tens place, hundreds in hundreds place, and thousands in thousands place. The next number also like that, and the third number also we have to write the same way. Ones in ones place, tens in tens place, hundreds in hundreds place, and thousands in thousands place. So right now here, look at the ones place. There are 3 numbers, right? How to add 3 numbers? First, we will add from 2. 2 plus 1 is 3. Right? 2 and 1 is added, we get 3. With the answer, that is 3, we add 6. Add 6 with 3, we get 9. So write 9 in ones place. Then move on to tens place. In tens place also we have 3 digits, right? First we have 0. 0 plus 3. Any number added with 0 will be the same number. The answer will be the same number. So 0 added with 3 is 3. That is 0 plus 3 is 3. Then with that you have to add 5. 3 plus 5 is 8. So in tens place we write 8. Now we move on to hundreds place. There are 3 numbers in hundreds place. Yes, 3, 2 and 3 again. First we add 3 and 2. 3 plus 2 is 5. So with 5 we have to add 3. So 5 plus 3 is 8. 8 in hundreds place. Now we move on to thousands place. There are 3 numbers, 1, 1 and 2. First add 1 plus 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. With 2 you have to add 2. So 2 plus 2 is 4. So the answer is 4889. Yes, always when you add or subtract, you have to start from ones place only. So again in the example 3, we will see how to add 4 numbers. Add 2130, 213 and 4102 and 324. There are 4 numbers. First write the place values, ones, tens, hundreds and thousands. Right? Then write the numbers one below the other. That is thousands in thousands place, hundreds in hundreds place, ones in ones place and tens in tens place. Right? We know what is ones, what is tens, what is hundreds. Right? You have to arrange the numbers one below the other accordingly. Right? Now let us start from ones place. How many numbers are there in ones place? There are 4 numbers. Now we are going to add 4 numbers. Right? How to add 4 numbers? First we start from 4. Add 4 with 2. That is 4 plus 2. What do you get? You get 6. Right? With 6 you have to add 3. That is 6 plus 3. What is 6 plus 3? Are you adding? Are you getting 9? Yes, 9. Then with 9 you have to add 0. Any number added with 0 is the same number. So 9 plus 0 is 9. Yes, so in ones place we get 9. In tens place there are 4 numbers, 2, 0, 1 and 3. Add 2 with 0 first. 2 plus 0, any number added with 0 is the same number. So 2 plus 0 is 2. With 2 you have to add 1. 2 plus 1 is 3. With 3 you have to add the 3. 3 plus 3 is 6. So in tens place we get 6. Now we will move on to hundreds place. There are 4 numbers in hundreds place. So we start adding from 3. 3 plus 1 is 4. With 4 you have to add 2. We get 6. 6 is added with 1 again. We get 7. So 6 plus 1 is 7. So in hundreds place we get 7. Now we will move on to thousands place. In thousands place we have only 2 numbers, 4 and 2. In other places there are no numbers. So you don't worry about the empty places. Right? You just add the numbers 4 and 2 here. So 4 plus 2 is 6. So the answer here is 6,769. Got the answers? Yes, very good job. Now let us see addition with regrouping. What is addition with regrouping? That means adding with carryover. Right? Look at the example given here. Add 7,254, 6,263 and 7,938. First, what are we supposed to do? write the place values on the top. That is ones, tens, hundreds, thousands and 10,000. Then arrange the numbers and write one below the other. That is from 7,254, write ones in ones place, tens in tens place, hundreds in hundreds place and thousands in thousands place. Similarly for 6,263 and 7,948, you have to write the numbers in order in its proper digits place, right? After writing the numbers in proper place, what are we supposed to do? We are going to add. From which number we are going to add? That is our first step. Add the ones place. What do we have in ones place? 8, 3 and 4. You can add this number from top to bottom or from bottom to top. In any way you can add. In addition, it is possible. Both ways you can add. From top to bottom or bottom to top. Right? Now here I am adding from bottom to top. That is 8 plus 3 is 11. 11 plus 4 is 15. So I got 15 ones. Right? What am I supposed to do now? I have to find how many ones and how many tens are there in 15 ones. I have 1, 10 and 5 ones. So I have to write only 5 ones in ones place and take 1 as carryover, that is the tens digit, to the tens place. So our next step will be adding tens place. So in tens place we start from 4. 4 plus 6 is 10. 10 plus 5 is 15. 15 plus 1 is 16. So 16 tens are there. In the 16 tens we have 100 and 6 tens. Yes? So you have to write only 6 tens in tens place and take 100, that is 1 to the hundreds place. Next step is add the hundreds place. I have 9, 2, 2 and 1 in hundreds place. So I start adding from 9. 9 plus 2 is 11. 11 plus 2 is 13. 13 plus 1 is 14. That is 14 hundreds. In this 14 hundreds, I have 1000 and 4 hundreds. Right? I write only hundreds in hundreds place, that is 4, and take 1 as carryover to the thousands place, that is 1000 we have. That 1000 is taken as carryover to thousands place. Now the next step will be adding thousands place. It is 7 plus 6 plus 7 plus 1. When I add all these things, I have 21 thousands. So in that 21,000, I have 1,000 and 2 10,000s. Right? I write 1 in thousands place and 2 in 10,000s place, because there is no number in 10,000 place. We write only 2 in the 10,000s place. Right? This is what we have to do addition with regrouping. Yes. Let us move on to the next example. Find the sum of 1,752 and 9,089. First we have to write the place value on the top, that is ones, tens, hundreds, thousands and 10,000s. Then below to that write the numbers in order, that is 1,752 and 9,089. First we have to start with ones place. 9 plus 2 is 11. So I have 1 in ones place and take the other one as carryover to tens place. Now add tens place. 8 plus 5 is 13. 13 plus 1 is 14. Right? Write only 4 in tens place and take this 1 as carry over to hundreds place. 0 plus 7 is 7. We know that any number added to 0 is the same number. 7 plus 1 is 8. So write 8 as it is. There is no carryover. So no need to worry about carryover here. The next one is thousands place. 9 plus 1 is 10. I write 0 in thousands place and 1 in 10,000s place. Right? Do you understand? So the answer is 10,841. The next example, add 1,372, 7,541, 5,462 and 6,272. Here, there are 4 sets of numbers. We have to add the numbers. It is similar to that of the previous set. Right? First, we are going to write the base values on the top. That is ones, tens, hundreds, thousands and 10,000s. Below to that, arrange and write the numbers given to us. That is 1,372, 7,541, 5,462, 6,272. First, we have to start adding from ones place. In ones place, we have 2 plus 2 plus 1 plus 2. 2 plus 2 is 4. With that, you have to add 1. 4 plus 1 is 5. With that, you have to add 2. 5 plus 2 is 7. Right? There is no carryover. So you write 7 as it is. Then you move on to tens place. In tens place, you have 7, 6, 4, 7. 7 plus 6 is 13. 13 plus 4 is 17. 17 plus 7 is 24. Write only 4 here in tens place and take 2 as carryover to hundreds place. Now add 2, 4, 5, 3 and 2. 2 plus 4 is 6. 6 plus 5 is 11. 11 plus 3 is 14. 14 plus 2 is 16. Right? So you write 6 in hundreds place and take 1 as carryover to thousands place. Now add all the numbers in thousands place. That is 6 plus 5 is 11. 11 plus 7 is 18. 18 plus 1 is 19. 19 plus 1 is 20. So I write 0 in thousands place and write 2 in 10,000s place. There is no number in 10,000s place. So write only the remaining number in 10,000s place. So now the answer is 20,647. Yes, got it? Now here are some sums. I can do it. Can you do that? Yes, I am going to do 1 or 2 sums here. The remaining sums you can do it at home. It will be a practice for you. Right? The first sum will be 3,756 plus 1,231. First I have to add 1's place. That is 1 plus 6. What is 1 plus 6? It is 7. Next we move on to 10's place. 3 plus 5. That is 8. And write 8 there. Next we move on to 100's place. That is 2 plus 7. 2 plus 7 is 9. So I write 9 in 100's place. Then 1 plus 3 is 4. So I write 4 in 1000's place. Right? The sum is without carryover. There is no carryover. Right? So the next two sums also, the next sum is also without carryover. Let me do the third sum. So first I will add a 1's place. That is 1 plus 9 is 10. I write 0 here. I take 1 as carryover to 10's place. 1 plus 8 is 9. 9 plus 1 is 10. So I write 0 here again. I take 1 as carryover to 100's place. 2 plus 4 is 6. 6 plus 1 is 7. There is no carryover. So we move on to thousands place. 1 plus 2 is 3. So the answer is 3700. Yes. So you can do the other sums and you can have a practice at home. Right? Now, let us move on to adding with large numbers. There we added only 4-digit number. Here we are going to add 5-digit number. That is big number. First example is add 2, 5, 1, 7, 3 and 4, 4, 3, 1, 6. First you have to write the place values on the top, that is ones, tens, hundreds, thousands and 10,000. Then write the numbers one below the other in order. That is 2, 5, 1, 7, 3, 4, 4, 3, 1, 6. You know how to write. Ones in ones place, tens in tens place, hundreds in hundreds place, thousands in thousands place and 10,000 in 10,000s place. Right? So first we start adding from ones place. 6 plus 3. What is 6 plus 3? It is 9. There is no carryover. That is, the sum is addition without regrouping. There won't be any carryover. So you just add the numbers and write the answers. 6 plus 3 is 9. 1 plus 7 is 8. 3 plus 1 is 4. Write as it is. There is no carryover. So you can add and write the answers as it is. In thousands place we have 4 and 5. That is 9. 4 plus 5 is 9. Then in 10,000 place we have 4 and 2. That is 6. 4 plus 2 is 6. Right? So the answer is 69,489. The next example is add 43,012, 14,564 and 20,323. Yes. Then first we have to write the place values, ones, tens, hundreds, thousands and 10,000s. Then arrange and write the numbers given to us in order. Ones in ones place, tens in tens place, hundreds in hundreds place, thousands in thousands place and 10,000 in 10,000s place. So after writing all these numbers, you have to add ones place first. Here we have 4 plus 3 is 7, 7 plus 2 is 9. There is no carryover because the sum is without carryover. Then move on to tens place. Then move on to hundreds place, thousands place and 10,000s place. Right? Similarly, in example 9, we have to add 13,406, 31,151, 20,210 and 5,101. First you have to write two place values on the top, then you have to write the numbers one below the other in its proper digits place, then you have to start adding from ones place. Right? Got it? Yes. Okay. Now we will move on to addition with regrouping in big number, in largest number with 5-digit number, addition with regrouping. That is with carryover. Example 10. Add 62,384 and 23,579. First write the digits, that is ones, tens, hundreds, thousands and 10,000s. That is place values on the top. Then write down the numbers one below the other in its proper digits place. That is 62,384. From that you have to write ones in ones place, tens in tens place, hundreds, thousands and 10,000 in its proper digits place. Similarly for 23,579 also. Right? First we have to start adding 9 plus 4, that is one space. 9 plus 4 is 13. Right? Write 3 in ones place and take 1 as carryover to tens place. Then we add tens place. 7 plus 8 is 15. 15 plus 1 is 16. So write 6 in tens place and 1 in hundreds place as carryover. Right? Now we add hundreds place. 5 plus 3 is 8. 8 plus 1 is 9. There is no carryover after this. Then we move on to thousands place. 3 plus 2 is 5. Then we move on to 10,000s place, that is 2 plus 6 is 8. Right? Now the answer is 85,963. Let us move on to the next example. Add 37,214, 25,705 and 34,596. Right? First we write the place value on top. Ones, tens, hundreds, thousands and 10,000. And write the numbers one below the other in its proper digits place. First we will add ones place. 6 plus 5 is 11. 11 plus 4 is 15. Yes? We write only 5 in ones place and take 1 as carry over to tens place. Now add tens place. 9 plus 0. Any number added with 0 is the same number. So 9 plus 0 is 9. 9 plus 1 is 10. 10 plus 1 is 11. We get 11 here. Write only 1 in tens place and take the next one to hundreds place as carry over. Now add the numbers in hundreds place. 5 plus 7 is 12. 12 plus 2 is 14. 14 plus 1 is 15. So we write only 5 in hundreds place and take 1 as carry over to thousands place. Right? Now we add the numbers in thousands place. 4 plus 5 is 9. 9 plus 7 is 16. 16 plus 1 is 17. Write 7 in thousands place and write 1 in 10,000s place as carry over. Now add the numbers in 10,000s place. 3 plus 2 is 5. 5 plus 3 is 8. 8 plus 1 is 9. There is no carry over. So the answer is 97,515. Got it, children? How to add large numbers? Yes, with regrouping and without regrouping. Now here, there are sums in exercise number 2.1. Right? Note down the sums in your notebook and try to find the answers. Right? It will be easy for you. Right? Practice these sums. If you have more practice, you will get the answers for you. Right? You can do it faster. Yes? Can you do the sums? Yes. Try to do the sums in your notebook. Now, let us have a small recap of what we studied in this session. First one is addition without regrouping. The next one is addition with regrouping. And last one is adding large numbers. That is how to add large numbers. Right? Thank you, children. Be safe. Be at home.